The one thing I hate about filming in front of my window, oh my gosh, that was so shaky, is these lines, but it's natural lighting, and natural lighting is always best to sit in front of, apparently, whenever you're filming. I don't know, like, I mean, I took a film class, but like, I'm not that smart. But anyway, what's up, guys? I'm kind of running a little bit late. If you guys don't know me, like, in a personal way, or if you've never watched any of my videos, I am a very single Pringle 22-year-old. I'll be 23 this summer, which is insane. Like, my life, my brain is almost fully formed, and I'm so excited about it. Like, I cannot stand the fact that my brain is not fully formed still, and it sometimes drives me insane because I still do things and I'm like what's happening? Like, why are you acting like that? But yeah, I've been single for 3 years. I mean, I kind of had a little bit of a situationship with the same guy, but just stupid. It was really stupid. Like, I could not. Looking back, I'm like, wow, you were like so desperate and you were so uncomfortable with yourself, and now I'm not. I'm a very happy little single Pringle, and this lighting is killing me with these lines, but maybe if I just like, hold on, let's see if I can like lift this up. Does that work? It's okay, I guess. The lighting is a lot better, and you can see my eyes. They're like really hazel. Okay, we'll just roll like this. Your girl is almost 23. She's been single for 3 years. Am I lonely? Yeah, a little bit. But do I like being single? Absolutely, because I don't have to deal with all of the extra drama. Like, TBH, the situation I was in was like, everyone decided to give their opinion about my relationship. There is a difference in between a boy and a man. Like, there is such an obvious difference. And when you're dating a boy, he will gaslight you. He will tell you that, you know, you're worthless without him. You don't matter. You don't care. Like, everything that you do is like worthless without him. And a man will allow you to be the woman that you are. And there's such a huge difference in between the way that like my dad treats me or my brother treats me compared to my ex-boyfriend. Like, there's such a difference in between the two. Like, my dad lets me be myself. He lets me be myself. He's like, you know what? You want to be wild? Be wild. Just don't do drugs, obviously. But whereas my ex-boyfriend, he would always look at me and be like, you're so weird. That's not encouraging. And as a Christian, it is okay to be single. I went to a university that literally was like, you have to have a ring before spring. They wouldn't say that, but they were saying that, if you know what I mean. Like, if you've gone to a Christian university, you will know what I'm talking about. Like, every single person was like getting engaged like their end of sophomore year. Junior year is a big year, and then senior. Like, there's a couple of freshmen like that like were already engaged, they got married, ended up having babies. I was like, oh my gosh. Me back then, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I want to get married, I want to have kids, like, I want to do all these things. But when I look at where I am now, it's like, if I would have gotten married, okay? If I would have gotten married to the person that I was dating in college, I would be a very unhappy person. I would hate my life. TBH. Like, I am so thankful that the Lord made me like go through all of that with that guy. Like, oh my gosh. I would be stuck. I wouldn't be chasing my dreams or my goals. Being single is not a bad thing. And I think that sometimes people will look at like Paul and be like, oh, he was just a hateful heifer, and he was like, oh, I'd rather be single, like, be single. Well, like, if you look at his life, like, I don't think Paul was really hateful. I think just Paul had some resentment in his life, and he was like, dang, like I really wasted like a lot of years and I could have gotten married. But if you're really struggling sexually, just go get married. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Which, I'm gonna be honest, okay? Every single human is sexually charged, okay? Have I struggled with that? Absolutely. Am I still very single? Yes. Am I hooking up? No. Because also, like, don't even touch me. Like, even don't even touch my arm. Like, ew. Like, disgusting. But I have noticed, even just being on social media, that there's such a huge trend of people just enjoying being themselves, being single, being alone. And it's really not a bad thing. It's actually a really good thing. And as a Christian, like, when you look at it, you'll see, like, it's better to be alone and in the presence of Christ than to be out partying or out trying to fill yourself with other people. And it's something that I've really struggled with. I used to be a very insecure person. I was very insecure. Like, I craved attention from people. And I had to learn it's not just being single, but it's also like not really having friends. It's just that season in your 20s that you're looking at and you're like, okay, like everyone's either extremely single, married, or having babies. Like, that's your 20s. And to be honest, like, I want my brain to be fully formed. I want a man, not a child. I hated that. I hated that experience. But also, like, just because he says he loves God does not mean that he's a Christian. If you have that relationship like me, like, if you have that Christian relationship with the Lord, just because he says he's a Christian and just because he says he loves Jesus does not mean anything. Like, actions speak louder than words, and those actions were not lining up, sweetie. I wish I could delete ya. But there's such a beauty in being a single Pringle because, like, I don't have to really be tied to anyone right now, and I can really just focus on myself and my degree and my career and all the things. And there's a lot of changes that are going to be happening in my life in the next 2 years, and I know that. And I know, like, there's been a lot of difficult things that I've had to go through, and if you've watched these talks, you would know I have all of these physical problems which are connected to my hormones, which makes me a very hormonal person, and I get very mean and I get very angry, and I don't think there are a lot of men out there who would be able to handle that. Thankfully, my dad can, and my brother. My brother-in-law, not so much. System. I don't know why, but I get these like spots sometimes, and it's like my skin peels, and I'm like, I like moisturize a lot. I moisturize so much, and I don't know where my mascara is. I have thoroughly, though, really enjoyed being single. Like, I hated my first 2 years of being single. Like, I hated it, and so then, like, I had this whole situationship, and it was stupid. It was just stupid. So now looking back and, like, looking at who I am and who I'm becoming, it's really not a bad thing to be single. Like, it's really not. I mean, have I talked to a couple people? Yes, obviously. But just being single and not having, like, people all up on top of me and wanting to know all of my business and not trying to take me out. Like, I think it's also me and my very introverted self. Like, I don't want to go out. I'm a homebody. Like, I'm like, I don't want to go out with you because I would rather sit at home in my room alone after a long day at work. Like, I don't want to go out with anyone because I had a long day and I had to deal with people all day, and it is so exhausting. And I think the Lord has just been really, like, showing me, like, you wasted a lot of time trying to people please. And now is your time to just focus on yourself and your relationship with the Lord and not worry about what other people think or what other people are doing. Like, the trends that happen with, like, this is my best friend and this is this and this is that. I've never done that my entire life, but I've always been so angry about it, and now, like, I don't care. Also opened up the doors to, like, me engaging with other people, like, who I would never think of as close friends or acquaintances or anything. Like, yesterday I went and had coffee with a girl, and I've always thought, like, okay, like, we're friends. But yesterday it was like, she's more like my older sister. Like, she's just so down to earth and she's so sweet. And it's like, if I didn't leave my room today and I had a boyfriend, I wouldn't have gone out with this person and hung out with her. Like, I wouldn't have done any of that. Like, I would have been like, no, I'm not going out with you. It wasn't a date. It's more like, I wouldn't have gone and met up with you and, like, sat with you. And it was like, okay, like, this is such an encouragement to me. But if I wasn't single and I was taken, like, I wouldn't have had that experience. I think singleness is such a beautiful thing because it's like, I don't have anyone that I'm with. I don't have anyone I'm talking to, but I'm enjoying life at the moment, like, in the moment. And I'm not, like, worried about what other people are thinking or doing or saying. I'm just kind of, like, doing my own thing. And I don't need, like, somebody else's validation for myself. And singleness always, I don't know, it's brought out a better person in me. Like, it's really good. I really like it. But it's so funny, like, you get in these Christian circles and they're like, oh, like, I hate being single. Singleness is such a hard season. It's like, okay, get your panties out of a wad and grow up. Like, it's really not that bad. Like, yeah, it's hard because you're a sexually charged human. We all are. But how about, like, we grow up and not act like that? Like, that's kind of weird. Anyway, I could keep rambling. I could keep talking, but I do need to get changed. That's my clothes right there. We're going to be doing all browns today because we're feeling earthy. I'm wearing all black right now. Like, I'm wearing this black tube top and these black sweatpants, but I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Like, this is so weird. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like, subscribe, comment, turn on those bell notifications so you can be notified every single time I post a new video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.